令に従え。雪を舞え。神里流消滅。とやかかれ。た裁きの雷命ずる。踊りなさい。稲光すなわち永遠なり。どの目が出るかとや捕まえた。
Speedrunning in Genshin Impact is something that I always have very mixed feelings about, and let me sort of demonstrate to you here in the background, because of course if you don't do a speedrun without Bennett, you are being sacrilegious. But even though we got lucky on Ride and Scrit and so on, the enemy AI didn't make it lucky. So unfortunately that means we're going to have to reset, and you guys are going to have to watch me reset. Most people, Tony Toe, I Win to Lose Gaming, will never show you this part of the footage. They'll never remove the glamour of the speed run. What they will do is they'll only show you successful attempts, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you unsuccessful attempts to sort of tell you that speedrunning in and of itself, whilst it can be entertaining, it's mostly only entertaining. There's no real point to it. It's not really going to make you better. All it really is you playing a choreographed sequence and hoping that the RNG is in your favor. And this is the weird thing. When you listen to people like Tony Toe, they would argue that characters like Yamiko are useless because I can't do speedrunning, which in my opinion is just a very silly argument, because if I don't have any consistency between doing my speedruns, then why am I even doing this? The whole point about playing the game is not to pay for the privilege to beat it as fast as possible so that you can in effect play less. And the other big thing that I've got is the consistency, because you have to sit here and you have to do things over and over until you can somehow manage to get that one run that's going to look really good on YouTube. Honestly, for me, that's not the point of video games. The point is I play for a while and there is a definite end. If I really want to sit and grind out, I'd rather focus and work on my programming and solve some real life commercial problems that are actually worth multi-billions of dollars, and that's actually what I do in real life as well. So I'd much rather just for my own entertainment do that than just waste time by doing the same thing over and over. Like Einstein said, it's just you're being an idiot by doing speedruns and so on. There is a level of technique that I can appreciate, but in a game like Genshin Impact, there's also a level of RNG that I also appreciate, and that makes it way less fun than something like doing a speedrun for Mario, which is something that people can properly sort of commercialize on. It's something that people hold in high regard, and the reason they hold it in this high regard is because anyone can do it. It's not dependent on the fact that I paid so much and therefore I can do it better than you. It is actual skill that is being involved. And this is the one thing. Genshin Impact is not a very skillful game. There are skill-based elements, and those elements do matter whether you're free to play or whether you are trying to do something like a speed run and so on. But at the end of the day, speed running in Genshin in and of itself is actually a function of how lucky you are with your artifacts and how much you're prepared to sort of pay so that people can watch you for a very short while and then they go on to watch the next video. Kind of pointless. But yeah, that's my thoughts on speedrunning, and as you can see, I've absolutely been fed up. So this is like the end of this sort of Ride and Bennett Yelan sort of run. Not as fast as the other one, but hey, it's something. Cheers.